What's up, everybody? This is Whiskey in the Six. I'm Rob. Doing a Paul John rundown here. These are Indian whiskeys from Goa, India. Beautiful expressions. I was actually very pleasantly surprised when I tried these. Alright, so over here I have the Brilliance, I have the Edited, and I have the Bold. Now, Ontario doesn't sell these just yet, and I'm assuming they will be getting them soon. But right now I could only find prices on these in Alberta. And these were actually given to me by the Paul John company. Really good stuff. I'm going to nose them, taste them, give them a mark. 46% on each of these. The Brilliance goes for about $63 in Alberta. The Edited was $67, but I wasn't able to find how much the Bold went for, and I'm assuming it's probably in and around the same price as the Edited. So these are all great value whiskeys. Going to start over here with the Brilliance because it's the least expensive and it's not peated. So 46%, like I said, unchill filtered, no added color. They're all no-age statement whiskeys, and my guess is they are pretty young, but you wouldn't be able to tell that from the actual liquid itself. Because of the temperatures in India get really hot, this whiskey ages really quick. Beautiful malted barley note in there. Honey-like notes. Porridge-like notes, very malty. It smells like it's going to be a very high viscosity type liquid. Really sweet on the nose. Very nice. On the palate, sweet immediately, malty, a great mouth-filling, mouth-coating type note. Wow, that is actually really nice. The more I come back to them, the more I'm impressed. Wow. Yeah. 46%, like I said, done the right way. I wish there was an age statement just so I could know exactly how old it is. But they're doing a great job there. So I don't know what the rules are in India as far as whether it has to be 2 years old, whether it has to be 3 years old. This single malt is excellent, and it's only $63 in Alberta. Really nice stuff. I'm going to taste and nose each of these, and then I'm going to give a mark at the end. Alright, moving over here to the Edited. This one's also 46%. And this one was in Roy Aquavite's most recent recycled review, and he gave it an 8.5. You should check that out. He talks very highly about this whiskey, which is why I sought out to get these whiskeys when I found out I couldn't because we can't access stuff from Alberta these days. So I contacted the company, and they were gracious enough to send these beautiful bottles to me. Okay, so this one does seem like it's a touch older than the Brilliance here. Again, this is the Edited. I would say that the Brilliance has a little bit of like a sparkling soda kind of note on the nose, whereas this doesn't have it. It's a little bit more refined. But definitely still has a nice amount of maltiness to it and really sweet on the nose. Get some nice tropical fruit type flavors in this one as well, but mixed in with some like chocolate notes and darker, older kind of flavors. I believe all three of these are ex-bourbon cask. Really nice. On the back end, like right at the finish, you get some chocolate. Nice maltiness, less than the Brilliance, so I'm assuming that the Edited is a little bit older. I would say that this is probably about 4 or 5 years old. By Indian standards, that's pretty old. It's probably the equivalent of at least a 12-year-old Scotch. So not overly peaty. If I had to compare it to a type of peat note that I would get from a Scotch, maybe a Talisker 10 type peat. Less on the medicinal side, more on the barbecue side. So maybe even like a Port Charlotte 10, but less peated than that. On the palate. Something almost Lafroig-like to this one. On the palate. This would trick a lot of people, I think. Wow, really nice. Very viscous. All three of these have a great viscosity to them. This one has the longest finish for sure. That's also assisted by the peat. Yeah, really nice. That soda water type note, that bubbly, fizzy kind of note, I'm getting on the bold as well. I'm gonna nose them all, taste them one more time, and then I'm gonna give each one a mark. Alright, so tasted them all again. Honestly, I really enjoy all of these, and for the price, I think they're an absolute steal. This one over here, like I said, is $63. I'm gonna give this one an 87. I think it's excellent whiskey. I think if I was taking price into account, I would probably bump it up a couple marks. Solid stuff. You're not going to regret paying $63 for that. Over here to the edited. This one I like a lot as well. I'm going to give this one extra mark. I'm going to give it an 88. And then, that being said, the bold is also an 88. So, 87, 88, 88. The difference between these two is if you don't want as much peat, go with the edited. If you don't mind the peat, you like it, go with the bold. All three of these are excellent. I do not think you're going to make a bad choice here. You're going to like all three of these, and you might want to try all three. They are very similar, though. So this one does taste a bit younger than the other two, but it doesn't knock that at all. It's got some nice characteristic to it and really, really good whiskey. Alright guys, that's it for me. You guys can buy Whiskey in the Six merch on theswaglife.com. You guys can support this channel on Patreon, and you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Cheers.